Hi, welcome. I am Seth the Clear, just a dad on Roblox, playing games with his kid, building Roblox games for his kids, with his kids, and building a community around that. Today we're going to do a tutorial on how to make a part, kill, and so that's been requested by my kids. So, if you like what you've heard, like and subscribe, and I'll have a link so you can check out our community and our games. So, let's get started. First thing first, as you see here, we have created a brand new Roblox. This right here is just the spawn block where you'll spawn when you first come into the game. What we're going to do is we're just going to come right up here. If you do not see the menu as you see it up here, you're going to come right up here. There's going to be a button that says Home. Once you hit that, on this menu about halfway over, you're going to see this thing that says Part. You're going to click on that. Now right now, this is defaulted to a block. There are other types, but today we're going to keep it as a block. Now, we're going to take this block and we're going to make sure that over here, back up at the menu, while on the home, we're going to make sure this one called Move is selected. That creates these arrows. See, there's one for scale that gives these little circles, one for rotate that lets you rotate. But today we're going, and for this moment, we want to be on move, which is going to be these arrows. So we're going to move this block a little farther out from the spawn block. We're going to highlight this red arrow. See, it's a little darker when we highlight it, and we're going to click and drag, which lets us move it. We're not going to move it far out, so we're going to pull it back in just a little bit. Now, just to make sure that people are aware and know that it's a kill block, you don't have to do this, but we're going to go over here to this part that says properties. We're going to do brick color. We're going to click on this. It's a lovely palette of colors here, and we're going to click on this one. It's called red. Now, this is not required. You could change this to blue. You could change this to green. You could change this to any color you wanted. This has nothing to do with the script. But because red is warning, red is danger, we are going to convert the part to red. This is just an additional thing just to make it well known that that is a kill piece. That's just what we like to do in our games, the games that we've made so far, but this is what we do. So, next thing we're going to do, we're going to click on that part again, click on it. It's going to highlight over here in this Explorer area inside the workspace, going to highlight this part. Now, we're going to right click on that, and we're going to go down here to rename. We're going to rename this to kill part, not park, part. Now you don't have to do this. You could have left it as it was, named part, but it's good to give your parts names so you know what they are. Otherwise you have hundreds of parts in here and you don't know what they are and you have to click around and figure it out. So it's good to name what they are. Now you don't have to name it kill part. You could just say kill, but kill part, kill item, kill bridge. Once you get into the game, you'll really name what it is. Kill bridge, kill seat, kill bar. But in this case, we're just going to say kill part. Now, with that, we're going to come right back over here to the part after we've renamed it. We're going to right click again. And actually, we're not going to right click. We're going to go, it's wanting me to rename it. You can rename it that way too. You can double click. There's a way where you can double click, and it's kind of fidgety. You can make it where it'll pop up like this where you can rename it. I like right clicking and rename just to be sure, but sometimes when you like double click on it or click on it weirdly, double click, it will, see, it doesn't always work. That's why I don't like doing it that way. That's why I like right clicking and renaming, because double clicking or whatever, see, it doesn't always make it where you can rename it. So we're going to stick with the right click rename. I've already done that. We're going to move past that to the next step because you're here to learn about the kill script. So the next thing we're going to do is you're going to want to make sure you see this. We're going to come back to the part over here in the Explorer where the kill part is. We're going to click this little plus sign beside it. It's going to drop down another menu. We are going to find this item called, or this option called script. Now in here it's going to drop a script in. We're going to again right click on the script and we're going to name it kill script. Now that we have a kill script, we're going to take, and all I did, make sure I'm very specific in what I do. I clicked in the box here, I hit Control A. Now I'm in Windows. If you're on Mac, I apologize. Whatever you need to do, you can also just come in here and highlight it. But whatever you do need to do on a Mac, but in this case on a Windows machine, Control A. But you select everything and then you delete it. So you can manually select it or Control A it. It'll highlight, I deleted the extra row. You don't have to do that, but basically clear the script. We don't need the print. So what we're going to do is then I am going to copy in some code just for time saving purposes versus typing it out, and then we're going to walk through how this works. So, and as you saw, something happened over here on the side. The reason that is I have a really good but bad habit of hitting Control S, which is save. I hit it all the time, so that's reason you saw something happen over here. You don't have to do that, but that's just a habit of mine. If you see something over there pop up while we're doing something, it's just because I hit Control S out of habit. I've made that a habit, so because I don't want to spend a couple hours on something and lose it. It's a good habit to form. Back to the script. So, first off here, this first line, we're creating a variable, a local variable here called part. What this is this part is associating with your kill part. Now, the way that works is this word script is referring to your kill script here. Then we're going parent. We're going from this into the item above it. So you're going to the parent item. So think of this as an item, this is a folder, and this is an item in that folder. So your script is inside part. So your script is an item in a folder of part. Think of it that way. So what you're doing is you're saying script, I want to go up to the folder that holds it. So that's how you get the part. Then you're skipping all this because this is an enclosed, I'll explain in a minute. You're coming down here and part, when it's touched, and it's got connection, you call a function. Now that's when all this is executed. It's a function. It's all encapsulated. The only time this code is ran is when you call this function. And the only time that function is called is down here when onTouch is called, when touch happens. So then it goes back up here and calls this function. So when this function is called onTouch, it passes hit. Now, onTouch is called, touch has a parameter hit. It picks up when you touch it that your character's hand, head, leg, arm, something hit it of your character. Now, what we want to do is we want to get that item that hit the part of your character and go parent of it, which grabs the whole character. So your arm is a part of your character. Then we want to see if that character is humanoid. So then we define that as humanoid. Then we check that it is humanoid. If it is humanoid, then we take that humanoid, and humanoids have a attribute or have a characteristic of health. Every character has health. So what we do is we zero out your health, which means you have none, which means you're killed, you die, and you restart, you respawn. So that's what this script does. Very simple script. You just go, again, quick walkthrough. You create a part. You go up here. You create a part. You saw I hit the blue arrow and I dragged it. You create a part. You hit this little arrow. You hit script. You take this same. We're just going to do it from here. We're going to take this same script. We're going to put it into here. We're going to click save. And then now what's going to happen is this part is a kill one as well. And we can replicate that as many times as we want, over and over and over again, no matter the size or the shape of the part. And that is our tutorial today. If you liked this tutorial, as I said in the beginning, if you liked, please subscribe. If you want to see further content, please, follow. Me and my kids are going to do playthroughs on our game. We're going to do reviews of other games. We're going to do live streams. We want to build a community around us building and playing games on Roblox. So please join us. Hope you had a good time, and please post comments and questions. Have a great day.